Are you better than Judas? How quick we are to judge without understanding. Yet Jesus knew. He knew he would be betrayed from the beginning, not just by one, but by all. Now you might say, I would never sell Jesus out for any amount of money, let alone some coins. But what about the drugs, or the lust, or fame and status? You see, all the time, we choose temporary things over someone who loves us eternally. And many are quick to overlook the example of Judas, but it was his actions that led Jesus to die on the cross. Or maybe, in fact, it was all of our actions that did it. As I was filming this video and trying to get this out for the past couple of days, I feel like God has just been showing me how much I betrayed him, how much I forsook him. So because of my sin, Jesus willingly gave up his life. This is how much he loved us. Knowing that our hearts were evil, knowing that we would betray him, he still chose to die for us. Our sin and our mistakes did not change his mind about us. No, not for 1 second. You see, have you ever asked yourself why he still chose Judas to be one of the 12, knowing what would happen? Even though apples rot, there's still food for the ants. And this means that even though the story of Judas isn't a pretty one, it's a very sorrowful story. It's an example that should feed our faith. The Son of Man was betrayed by his own, and yet his life was still not taken from him. He laid it down. Mark 14:50 says they all forsook him and fled. I know that Jesus has saved my life because of what he did for me on that cross. So I want to ask you, are you better than Judas?